Youngest coach in the nation at age 31 makes his debut with the SMS Bears tonight as they host Texas Pan American. And joining us now, the second youngest man ever to go over Niagara Falls with a lampshade on his head, our very own Jerry Jacob. Jerry?
Well, Joe, just between us, compared with watching the Bears the last 2 years, going over the Falls was a lot more enjoyable. They're hoping that that changes starting tonight with the Division I head coaching debut of Steve Alford. Just 1 year ago, it was the Burnson Bears taking the floor for the start of the new season, but oh, how things change in just 12 short months. If you watched the Steve Alford show this morning on KY3, and I know you did, you heard the coach tell just one of the challenges he has faced in taking over this new team.
Just one simple short story is that the 4 players from last year's program, they weren't allowed to make a bounce pass. And I'm a big proponent of making the bounce pass. So it's been like pulling teeth to get them just to make something that I think is very elementary, make a bounce pass.
That's right, he said bounce pass. And if you notice in the video there, the guy who made the basket was number 44, Monty Marsh. I talked to Monty before the game, and we were commenting that he is the only one left from the 93-94 team on this team tonight. There would have been plenty more players, including Shadrick Thomas, Jermaine Kemp, Sean Latimer, Chris Hayes, just to name a few, who would have stayed if they could have stayed with the program. They would still be here. A lot of the fans also didn't stay with the program, and that is why Steve Alford will make his head coaching debut tonight at the Hammond Center against Texas Pan Am, now boarding on Gate 3. Go figure. We'll see how it turns out tonight, Joe. And since Coach Burnson isn't here, I will bounce it back to you.
Thank you very much, sir. We appreciate it. He'll be along tonight at 10 o'clock with a report. The SMS Lady Bears have the day off after opening their season last night with a convincing 71-45 victory over George Washington University. Game in which the Lady Bears' scramble defense forced 37 turnovers, returning to the pressure defense-oriented attack that was sometimes lacking last year. As for Coach Cheryl Burnett's assessment of her team's first game,
our effort with this group is always very, very good. The only frustrating thing is, you know, it's like you wish that we'd already played 10 ball games to work out some of the glitches that we have that will be easily worked out as we gain experience. But this experience thing, I wish we could say we were experienced now, but we're getting there very quickly, and we will get there.
Elsewhere up in Columbia, the 15th-ranked Missouri Tigers open their season with an 86-60 victory over Wofford. That's a small school in Spartanburg, South Carolina, with just over 1,000 students. Mizzou led by only 9 at the half before going on a 10-2 run to start the second half. This against a team that's ranked 305th out of 305 schools in the Division I computer ranking. Whoops. Up in Kansas City today, they held a tournament called the Classic, which featured 4 nationally ranked teams. In Game 1, Chris Gardner scored 21 points to lead 12th-ranked Memphis past number 24 Purdue, 91-76. And in the second game, second-ranked Kansas got past number 8 Utah, 79-68. That's Paul Pierce with a follow-up there. The game, though, was not put away until the final 2 minutes. On this tray by Jared Haas, he led Kansas with 17 points. We have a lot of basketball coming your way tonight at 10 o'clock. The debut of Steve Alford. When it said, by the way, in that little shot you saw, it said barely 31 years old. He was 30 until Thanksgiving Day.
Oh, so it really 31. Is barely.
So we have that going on tonight, as well as the Pizza Hut Thanksgiving Classic over at Drury, where the Drury Panthers and Southwest Baptist men are both in action. We'll have highlights of all of that coming your way tonight at 10 o'clock.
Okay, looking forward to it. Thanks, Joe. Next, a look at latest Disney creation to hit the area theaters. Something a little different, but it promises fun for the whole family.
With 3 kinds of chicken and all kinds of delicious side dishes, you can put together so many different meals at KFC. Hey, you may never have to have the same meal twice.
Everybody needs a little KFC.
Get some great KFC variety for lunch or dinner today. Enjoy all the salad, veggies, and chicken you can eat for one low price at the Kentucky Fried Chicken All-You-Can-Eat Buffet. Because variety really is the spice of life. Everybody needs a little KFC.
Business Briefs, a review of the area's business news, brought to you by KFC and the Columbia Hospital Network of the Ozarks.
The recent tornado that virtually destroyed the Tracker boat plant in Lebanon put about 550 associates out of work. So Consumers Food and Drug of Lebanon is offering a discount on groceries, pharmacy, and healthcare-related items for those employees until they are returned to work. Wendy's restaurants in Lebanon, Lake Ozark, and Springfield at 1312 West Kearney will celebrate grand reopenings on December 2nd. The stores have recently undergone remodeling. Cabinets by Lane recently moved into their new building at 1342 West Schatz Lane in Nixa. Cabinets by Lane is a maker of high-quality custom-built cabinets and furniture. Our World Child Care Center at Elfindale recently received a Missouri Department of Health Child Care Enhancement Grant. Our World says the $5,200 will be used to provide better quality care for their children. And Debbie Campbell was recently guest speaker at graduation ceremonies for Bryan Career College. 29 students participated in the ceremonies. New classes began December 13th. Send your business news to KYTV Business Briefs, Post Office Box 3500, Springfield, Missouri, 65808.
He's naturally charming.
That's it.
She's always polite.
I do believe your fly's open.
Together, they're outrageous.
Hey!
Always talking from the heart.
So it's a good marriage. It's a solid and happy marriage.
What did you hear differently?
Unafraid to take a stand. You never know what will happen when it's live.
I did it.
With Regis and Kathy Lee.
Regis and Kathy Lee, weekdays at 9 on KY3.
And finally tonight, Disney's new animated feature is in theaters. This film has all the creativity of the Disney studios, but with a whole new look. Sarah Edwards reviews Toy Story.
Hey, Ash, draw. Go!
In this highly imaginative and sassy tale, toys come to life with Tom Hanks voicing Woody, their owner's favorite toy. But competition is on the way thanks to the kids' birthday party. Woody sends in the troops to check it out.
Red alert! Andy is coming upstairs. Andy's coming, everybody! Back to your places, hurry!
The three-dimensional look of Toy Story is refreshing, created by the amazing new computer animation, and the plot line is universal. What happens when there's a new favorite toy on the block?
Have you been replaced? No one's getting replaced. Excuse me.
Lightyear to the rescue.
Oh, okay. Who else?
You're mocking me, aren't you?
Home Improvement's Tim Allen is the perfect voice for the spirited Space Ranger.
Do people still use fossil fuels, or have you discovered crystallic fusion?
Well, let's see. We got double A's.
Check out other celebrity voices like Don Rickles as Mr. Potato Head.
Hey, a laser! It's not a laser. It's a little light bulb that blinks. What's with him? Laser envy.
And Annie Potts is a sexy Bo Peep.
What do you say I get someone else to watch the sheep tonight?
A hilarious romp for kids and adults as a jealous Woody tries to sabotage Buzz.
You're a toy! Use your karate chop action! Stop that!
They team up in the end. Toy Story is breakthrough entertainment. Virtually the sky is the limit.
To infinity and beyond!
Singer-composer Randy Newman provides just the right mood with the musical score. This film is a winner for the whole family. For NBC News, I'm Sarah Edwards.
Now here are some of the stories we're working on tonight for KY3 News. If you're planning to mail holiday gifts, you want to learn more about possible problems. Some Federal Express employees are threatening to delay holiday packages. And tonight, we'll have highlights of the SMSU Bears basketball game, these stories, and the rest of the day's news tonight at 10, and we'll see how Steve Alford does on his debut.
That is correct.
And that is all the time we have for now. Have a great evening.